Welcome, my fellow humans, back to another pick a card reading at Scatter Love Tarot. I'm so honored to be here, guys. I'm super excited to do this message today. It is going to be about where is this connection headed. I've got our incense. I do like saying a prayer on the video. I feel like that really gets me connected with your energy, and it also sends a blessing out to you guys. And in truth, it's just that kindness and that unconditional love from source coming through as a channel. So I am going to do that today. Do have your shells picked out. We're going to go through pick from seashells today, and I do have the oracle cards that will choose from already picked out as well. These are such unique oracle cards, so we'll get into those once we're on the reading. But if these messages are resonating with you, make sure you guys do hit the thumbs up button down below and subscribe to my channel. It truly helps me out. It does help me connect with your energy as well to get you guys out more resonating readings. And I'm just so thankful that you guys choose to spend some time with me. It just makes me so happy, and I just want to pass that joy back on to you guys. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get this incense lit. We'll get into the prayer today and see what's going on. Where is this connection headed? So all right. As this incense burns over this space and into the device above, may those who are on this reading be blessed with grace and love. As source energy is channeled through me, may it help those on this channel to see the love and the discernment and intuition they possess, and may they always have the strength to truly assess the situation that stands in front of them, and may they pray and be held in faith as we go forth. As this message is sent out, as these words are spoken, so shall it be. Amen. Aho. Ase. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Source. Thank you. Excellent. Let's get this set up over here. We already got some ash on the table. Cool. It wants to stay with us. I'm going to push it up, though, so it's not quite on the cards. That's okay. It's okay to have ash on the table. It means that the blessing went through. Awesome. So I already shuffled these. We're going to go ahead and pick one of these out. And like I said, they're unique. So once we get into the reading, we'll kind of go over what it is that they are. All right. So perfect. Source for pile number 1. What oracle will help them? Where is this connection headed for my fellow humans on pile number 1, Source? Where is this connection headed for pile number 1, Source? Whoa, thank you. Okay, and for my fellow humans on pile number 2, where is this connection headed for pile number 2? Excellent, thank you. And for my fellow humans on pile number 3, where is this connection headed for pile number 3, Source? We get an oracle card telling us where this connection is headed for pile number 3. Whoa, thank you. And it doesn't have to be a love connection. You know, these are love cards, but they do also represent friends and family. So just keeping that in mind, if you guys are on here looking for family connection, that is perfectly okay, and that some of the messages will resonate. So we get multiple messages on each reading. So just putting that out there. For pile number 1, we do have this seashell for you guys. These are all real. I picked this. In fact, I think I picked all 3 of these up in North Carolina or South Carolina, my bad, on Myrtle Beach. Okay, so for pile number 2, we have this seashell. And for pile number 3, we have this seashell. So we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Let me push these up here so you guys can observe. I'm gonna turn on my light now. Okay, perfect. Awesome. So whichever pile it is that you guys chose, that should be your pile. Keeping in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave what does not. With that being said, I will see you guys over on your perspective piles. Pile 1 to your reading. This is for those of you that chose this seashell. This reading is for you. This is where is this connection headed? Where should I put you, seashell? I guess we'll put you on top over here for right now, since we're not going to look at that just yet. Make sure I am in frame. Okay, perfect. So first we are going to do our dice reading as always. Well, I guess on you guys' pile it kind of comes and goes on when the dice come out. But today we are doing the dice reading first. Let's go ahead and get those cleansed here. Okay, perfect. So let's see, source, where is this connection headed for pile number 1? Can we please get some information on where is this connection headed for pile number 1, my fellow humans here? All right, so let me zoom in and we'll see what's going on here. Wow, that was so close. There we go. I didn't realize that having it so close, it was like so gigantic. So, all right, my fellow humans, let's see what we got going on here. Okay, let me get these set up. Make sure they're in frame. I apologize for the wiggling. It should settle down here in a moment. There we go. And let me just check. Okay, perfect. So we've got the 12th house, Cancer energy, and Venus coming out here today. A lot of feminine energy on the table, okay? So 12th house is ruled by Pisces, and Venus rules both Taurus and Libra energy. So there's some masculine, but Venus is the ultimate lover. And I love that that's coming out on this reading. Where is this connection headed? So right now, like, let's just talk about what's coming out with the 12th house here. There is a lot of grief that's coming through here. There's also this hidden enemies energy that's coming through between you two. So there's some type of connection between you two where either there was a lot of hurt and pain and loss between you guys, or hurt and pain and loss in either one of your guys' life. And there's this healing aspect that's coming through right now to really basically hem this up. Like, you gotta close out those old cycles. You gotta let go of that old hurt and let that transmute in your life for better, for self-love, for growth, right? And I know that's not always easy, pile number 1. Wow, I am about to lose my voice. Just a second. So either you or this person has a hard time admitting this to yourself, to themselves, okay? And again, take it as it resonates. That is what's coming through. The reason being is because right now it felt like somebody was taking my throat and like trying to push it together and close it, because it's like, oh, don't say that, don't say that. So again, that could be where you're at energetically, but that could also very well be where they're at energetically, okay? I am getting the sense that both of you guys are mirroring each other, and you're not really doing a whole lot outside with friends, with people. You're not hanging out a lot with people. You're not going out and experiencing life. It's more about staying in this solitude. And the reason being is because it feels like no one understands you. Okay, and it's like, what does that have to do with where this connection is headed? Well, right now there's healing involved. Okay, so right now, where is the connection headed? It's headed towards healing. And the reason being is because we do have this Cancerian and this Venus energy here. It's once things begin to heal, whether that's within you or within this person. And remember, if it is this person that's looking for healing or needing healing, there is nothing that you can do to control that. Okay, and I just want to put that out there, because sometimes what will happen is we'll be like, oh, they need to heal. I know exactly how they need to heal. And we can't let them shirk their responsibility in life, right? It's basically saying, I don't trust you to do what's best for you. I'm going to take control. Okay. And so that's just something I feel needs to be said. But right now, it is about releasing karma and allowing those past life energies to be transmuted into something that is conducive for your journey, for their journey, okay? You guys are old souls, and you guys have spent many lives together. And right now, between you guys and meeting them and knowing them, you are in their subconscious thoughts continuously, okay? Always on their mind, always in the back of their mind, but remembering that right now what I'm feeling is that every time they actually consciously think of you, there is this huge resistance to the connection. And because of that resistance, they it's like they're trying to push it away. I don't want to deal with all these feelings, because when they met you, it brought all these feelings of grief to the top of their mind. It brought all that loss that they were feeling, and it reminded them that they really have imprisoned themselves in this place of hurt and pain and suffering. And I don't want you guys to feel bad about that. That was preordained. That was something that was orchestrated by source. That was something that had to happen, okay? It's actually a really beautiful thing when you think about it, because it means that right now they're going through, you could call it an awakening, but it is really a soul cleansing, right? They're cleansing out all those pains and traumas that they've held onto, that they feel make them who they are. And in order to do that, it's like you had to come in and kind of put that mirror to their face. So whether you guys have experienced something very similar together, or what both of you guys have experienced has created a very similar perspective in life, okay? So right now, what they want you to know is that this person, regardless of where they are, they do love you unconditionally. Like I said, you're constantly on their mind. You're in the back of their mind, always in the subconscious, kind of like peeking through. And then when you come through, it's like the more you come through in their conscious mind, and this is something their mind is doing, not yours. The more you come through in their conscious mind, it's like the closer they draw to you. And so this connection could very well end up in good hands. Again, we're still at the beginning of the reading. I'm getting a good feeling about this, but I do feel resistance from them. They've dealt with codependence in the past. They've dealt with people who've taken things out on them for no reason. Narcissistic energy. This is psychotic energy. This is energy that's just not very good. They've had to deal with that in the past, and it's very upsetting. This person has been super loyal their whole life, and they're very nurturing. And I feel like this person is not afraid to put forth that loving energy, like put it out there. Hey, I love you so much, but they're scared to do that right now, especially with you, because they've been so hurt in the past. It's not that you're going to hurt them. It's just that sometimes when we get hurt so bad, we have to learn how to trust ourselves again. And that's what they're in the process of doing right now. However, they are in the process of healing. Both of these dice really focus on healing within. This is a deep subconscious healing, and nurturing that healing and letting it happen. Connecting with that divine femininity and that deep, dark, emotional being that nobody wants to look at, right? When you think about Piscean energy, there's the fish that's going to the light and the fish that's going to the dark. And when Pisces have bad days, they can go really, really far in the depths and the darkness, but they can also go really, really high in the light. And so right now I feel like this person's really far in the darkness. And you think of Cancerian energy, they can get really crabby, right? And they can kind of lash out and pinch at people. And when they don't want to deal with anybody, they just kind of like go inside of their shell and they deal with themselves, and they just kind of like figure it out. They don't want anybody to see their underbelly. And so that's the type of energy that this person has right now. They're very much letting their shell protect them. And so they may not be in contact with you. I'm getting this energy that you guys are not in contact right now. But if you are in contact, maybe right now you guys had an argument, which is also coming through. There's some sort of argument that's come through, and it's that mirroring energy that you brought into their life, forcing them to heal, and it's uncomfortable for them. So this is a message to give them space and time. They will heal from this. They will get through it. However, it's their responsibility to heal. It is not yours to say, oh, I know better than you. I know what to do for you. I'm going to take it over for you, right? We can't take their responsibility, and likewise, they cannot shirk their responsibility here. Okay, with this Venusian energy here, they do love you. They are very attracted to you. They want to have a relationship. They want to have a social life with you. And they know that once they heal, there's going to be a lot of harmony and pleasure in this. You guys could also be building finances together, right? Some of you guys could be on here trying to build a business with somebody you really care about, right? Again, as I said in the intro, this doesn't necessarily have to be romantic love. This could be friendship, family, anybody, right? This is love. That's not necessarily always in the category of romantic love. But if you are here for romantic love, that's fine too. I just want to remind some of you guys that, oh, this isn't really resonating because you're saying romantic love. Some of these messages are specific for romantic love, but there are messages coming through about friendship, building finances together. And it's like you guys together have this very unique connection where you're very charming with one another. You gift love to each other. You gift gifts to each other. And you like to be in this place of luxury and having peace. There's a true there's this magnetic energy when the two of you are together where people are just so in awe of you, and you bring a lot of comfort to one another. But right now you're kind of in that space of finding balance and compromising with one another, and that's kind of that awkward place. Like, what do I do? It feels uncomfortable for me, knowing that if it feels uncomfortable for you, it also right now feels very uncomfortable for them. That is not a bad thing. Okay, that is growth. And so right now there's a lot of growth going on, but there is a deep love here. Where is that connection headed? Once there's healing done, you guys will come together. Let's see what the cards say. Let's zoom out here. Not too far. There we go. I'm going to move these up. Let me get my trustees here. Okay. So source for pile number 1, where is this connection headed? Where is this connection headed? Try not to blow out my candle in the process. Source, where's this connection headed? Yeah, there's definitely a lot of physical attraction between you guys, or just you know how you're attracted to your friends, not like in a sexual way, like you just are in awe of them, inspired by them, and you draw passion from them and inspiration from them. That's also what's coming through. Where is this connection headed for pile number 1, source? Where is this connection headed for pile number 1? Thank you. Where is this connection headed for pile number 1? Wow, that came out so fast. Flying. Okay, where is this connection headed for pile number 1, source? Where is this connection headed for pile number 1? Thank you. Okay. I think I need to move this out of the way so I have a little bit more room. All right, what's on the bottom of the deck? Yeah, we have the 9 of Wands in the reverse. Feeling like they have to begin again. I feel like both of you guys are feeling this strongly. Feeling like, oh my gosh, we met, things didn't really go like I had planned, like I wanted things to happen like this, I wanted things to go like this, and they didn't happen that way. And so now there's like this energy of like, well, so we just basically have to start all over again, right? What is that song? I think about it over and over again. It's all in my head, as I think about it over and over again. I think it's an old Nelly song. I don't know, but that's what's coming through right now. It's like, okay, it's all in your head, right? Having to start over. You guys aren't beginning again, but there's this feeling of beginning again here. There's this feeling of having to just constantly start over. It feels like you guys maybe take a few steps forward, but then something happens and it stops. And when it stops, it feels like everything just gets wiped clean. And it's not that. There's a pause in the connection because there's growth coming through. Mm. Was I saying this person's dealt with a lot of hurt in the past? I love that we have Cancerian energy coming right out beneath the Cancer dice here. Yes. This totally makes sense, right? This person has dealt with so many people who have a problem with them, who've stabbed them in the back, right? And this person that you really care about, whether this is a love connection or not, here's the thing, it's like they are perceived as someone who is capable of gathering people and having a following, whether that is in the community, on social media, in politics, in just in life in general. It could even just be as small as family. Like they're capable of leading the family, but there's someone in their life right now. Okay, with this Queen of Wands energy in the reverse, there's someone or a group of people in their life right now that have a severe problem with the person on your mind, okay? Like they have a severe problem, and right now that's what they're trying to heal. They're trying to decide, do I leave this connection or do I stay? And right now, okay, and this can always change. This can always change for you guys. Right now, what's happening is that because they're in the deciding phase, obviously that's a decision to stay while they think about the pros and the cons of the situation. And staying in the situation right now is keeping them in a place of not knowing what's next. It's keeping them in a repeat cycle. And again, that's not for you guys to try and heal, right? It's like, if you guys try to step in and try to make this go faster, all it's going to do is make this person come to a standstill. They're in this Chariot energy. Okay, they're in this energy of wanting to make a decision, wanting to get beyond this upset, wanting to get out of this hurtful energy, whether that's with money, with love, with friendship, with a group of people, whatever it is. Right now they're dealing with a lot of upset and they have to have space to heal, and there's an opportunity for you guys to move forward. And I feel like when they make a decision, they're going to come to you, or there's going to be an opening where you're going to know, okay, I can reach out to them now. This is for you. It's like a give and take, right now you kind of have to like let it be. But then there's going to be a space and a time where you're going to be able to say, hey, I'm just checking on you. I want to make sure everything's okay. And that's going to give them the okay to come forward. So there is hope for the future in this connection. Where is it going? But right now, as of this moment, they're dealing with a lot of negative energy. They're dealing with a lot of hurtful energy. And what they're beginning to realize is that it's all because of the way that they viewed life. Right? None of this is because of anybody else's fault. And they're starting to realize that. And that's hurtful when someone doesn't understand that at first. And then all of a sudden it's like, wow, I really am the creator of my life. I really am the one that makes the decisions in my life. I really am the one that chooses whether I have the good or the bad. Okay? And as they're hurting from that, they're also at the same time realizing that now they have the power, and they're taking back the power that they'd given to other people. Like I said, it's like I kept getting this energy that they're in the grief, and now we have these cards out to confirm it, like grief and loss and hurt and pain and suffering. You have the Queen of Wands here, and she really talks about someone who has such an issue with somebody that's in authority that she's going to go out of her way to try to diminish them, to try and hold them back from making any power moves, to try and hold them stagnant in life. And so far that has worked, right? And I feel like the reason the Chariot came out in the upright is because this person is making motion and movement towards you. They want to come towards you. They want to come towards this connection because you're always in their subconscious, and they see as genuine as a person you are, and how you've never tried to make a power move on them to make them feel bad about themselves. Or maybe if you guys had a misunderstanding, they understand that now. They understand that it was all a misunderstanding, that it wasn't you trying to viciously create hardships in their life, or you weren't trying to be malicious here. You were really just trying to be heard and understand in that time. And where they were at in their emotional ego, they weren't ready to hear what you were saying. And that created like this butting of the heads type energy between the two of you. And here's the thing, when they move forward from this, yes, you guys will be able to begin again. But they have spent a huge portion of their life being conceited Okay, and I don't want that to be taken the wrong way. They've been spending a huge portion of their life being conceited because they keep getting involved in lost causes. Whether these are relationships or friendships or business situationships, whatever they are, they get caught up in the idea that people sell them, right? It's like the picture that people paint, and you didn't go and paint that picture, and that's why this person drew away from you, because you didn't feed their ego like they're so used to. Okay, and that's why it's so important for you to remember this is not for you to solve, even though I already feel you guys have the answer. You're like, well, they can leave them, they can say this, they can do that. That's not the point here. If that's something that you have that you really feel would benefit them, then send a prayer to them, asking Source to give them the strength to do what they know is best. Not what you know is best, but what they know is best for them from their higher self. Because that will help them reconnect with this energy to grow spiritually. So there's a lot of spiritual growth here. Okay, and the Chariot in my deck really talks about spiritual and awakenment, enlightenment, and being able to make a decision that feels wrong, but you know is right. Okay. Yes, it can be victory. That is something that does come through, but that's not the main purpose of this card. The main purpose of this card is really talking about your spiritual enlightenment and the ability to gain insight and wisdom from the hardships that you're experiencing, which is exactly what this person is doing. So Source wants to paint this picture for you so that you understand why maybe this connection isn't jumping at the bit to get together, or you guys aren't coming and becoming something right in this moment. It's because there's healing that's being done that was actually triggered by you, right? And that's not a bad thing. That's actually a beautiful thing here. It means that when this person heals, you guys will be able to grow together in a very unique way. Let's get some more cards out on it. Source, can you please tell us where this connection is headed for pile number 1? Yeah. Okay, so first and foremost, right, we have the Queen of Swords coming out over the Queen of Wands here. So we're saying what has been said is the truth. Okay, like this is very truth. Even though it feels cutthroat, it is the truth. It's not something that you necessarily were ready to hear or wanted to hear, but you needed to hear it, right? Because we all want to hear a tarot reader say, oh, tomorrow they're going to come forward and they're going to tell you they love you and that they've never been with anybody like you, and, you know, like, the fairy tale story. And that's fine, guys. I've been there. I have been there. I'm not judging. I completely understand. That's why I got into tarot, was because I used to watch tarot readers, and when I was led to reading tarot, this is the deck I was led to. And so it's interesting though, because it's like, you know, when we hear what we need to hear, it kind of puts us in this place of like, so then you go and listen to another one and it like kind of mirrors that one. Or maybe you go and listen to somebody that you know is going to tell you what you want to hear, but you still feel dissatisfied. That energy, it's because there's something that's important coming out. And I don't usually talk about this, so it's telling me that maybe one of you guys needs to hear this at this moment and the rest of you guys are ready to hear this, okay? Or it's half and half. So wherever you're at, that's fine, guys. We're all at different points on our journey, and we all have lessons to learn from certain types of situations. This is something to keep in mind. There is nothing new. There is only different, right? And so that's something to keep in mind as you go forward here. But what's going on is that eventually you'll be able to speak your truth to this person, and they're going to understand that they can be honest and open with you, right? It doesn't have to be just something that's a connection based on sexual interest. It doesn't have to be a connection that's based on what they can gain from you, what you can gain from them, okay? So we do have the Nameless card coming out in the reverse here. Confirmation that this person is dealing with catatonic-like grief. They cannot get up off the couch and do anything right now. Okay? They want to be able to speak this truth to you, but at the same time, I feel like you guys said something that was cutthroat. Okay, and I'm not trying to say that you guys are mean. I just feel like you are very honest individuals. I really feel like that. I feel like you guys are super honest individuals, and you said something very honest to them, and it was very sincere and it was very genuine. but it hurt this person's ego to the core, and now they're dealing with all this upset energy, and there's this feeling like they want to blame you for the hardships that they're in, but again, they're coming to that realization that they're the ones that have co-created their lives. So it's like letting go of this old belief that, oh my gosh, it's pile one's fault that I'm in this crazy situation, realizing that just because you were honest doesn't make you a bad guy in their story, right? It's just that no one's ever been as honest as you have been with them. And that scares them. And it's something that they've tried to cut away from their life, like saying that, oh, you were just, you know, why do I hear that? You were just high on rocks. I don't know what that means. Okay, I don't. That is what came through right now. High on rocks, whatever the heck that is. Maybe they're trying to call you a blunderhead or a rockhead or something like that. Like they just really wanted to blame it on a situation that you didn't know any better. But the problem is that whatever you told them, it was so honest. It came from your higher self. It came from your intuition. Again, you're the one that caused this awakening, that it's becoming apparent more than anything else that what you said was the truth. And sometimes people don't want to hear the truth. Now I understand why they're saying that some of you guys weren't ready. Maybe it's not even you guys at all. Maybe it's them. They just weren't ready for this truth, right? And it's hurtful to you because it's like, if you had just accepted the truth, you would be over this by now. But remember when you started finding out the truth about yourself, it was hard to accept, right? Like, I don't think that's an easy trip for any of us. That is one of the hardest things to experience on this spiritual journey, is finding out the truth about ourselves. Yeah, and they're their own worst enemies right now. So it's like they're trying to get beyond being their own worst enemy. Just a second. I want to tune into this because I got like 4 messages all at once and it came in all jumbled. So I'm hearing this song Into the Thick of It. Okay. I don't know why, but that's coming through right now. It's like this person has to go through. They have to go through their emotional ego, and they have to go through the people that have been in their life and realize that they have to go it alone, because everybody and what they used to know is in a different direction than what they truly want to head towards. And that's scary. That is a really scary situation. And it's interesting because we have 3, right, with 21 here, and we also have 3 coming out here. Okay, and we have a queen and a queen. The only difference is the number 13 card over the 7, right? Because you have 4 and 7 together. And that is 11. So it's talking about the spiritual growth coming through here. Okay, this person has a very deep connection with you. And the problem is that this person may want you to solve their problem for them, but it's okay for you to set boundaries about that. I don't feel like that's necessarily where this person is going, but that may resonate with some of you guys where they're just like, hey, fix it for me. And you're just like, I don't know. Like, I know how to fix it, but every time I give you advice, you just don't even want to take it. Like, every time I try to help you, you don't even want to do anything about it. And so it's like remembering to set boundaries and not letting people take your energy for free. Yeah, right now, this person is just, they're trying to do whatever they can to stay in an old energy, right? They don't care who they hurt right now. They don't care what they do, and they don't care like who they step on in the way. But the beautiful thing about this is that after they let go of this old energy, they're actually going to see how strong they are, and they're going to be able to step forward and pursue something with you. And likewise, because we have the King of Swords coming out over here underneath everything, right? It's like they're going to be able to pursue something with you, but right now they're not in a space to really look at the truth of what it is that you've given them, because they're dealing with this internal struggle. And that's hard, you know, when you're dealing with an internal struggle, that's really difficult. Let's get some oracle cards on it. Wow, okay, that came out fast. So it flipped over. We have number 4. You are limitless. Okay, 4 is a powerful number for you guys. It says you can do anything that you choose. And I feel like this is just a reminder to pay attention to yourself. We also have the swans coming out here as an indication that you guys will have a lasting connection. Okay, We have to say, do something for someone. Give your attention to another. Okay, I feel like this is giving your attention to someone besides this person with 41, number 5. So we have 4 and 5 coming out together. And 5 is a very uncomfortable number. Like, it's all about growth, but it's that uncomfortable type of growth, right? So giving your attention to another is very important here, so that you guys can just kind of let them be in their energy. Okay, so we've got shaman, ancient, healing, wisdom. I can't make this stuff up, guys. They are healing right now. Okay, the only way for this connection to ever amount to anything is if there's healing going on here. And so right now it's like they're healing wounds from the past, they're healing karmic wounds, they're healing themselves, they're healing the hurt and the pain and the grief that they've experienced in this lifetime, and if they believe in past lives, or you do, from past lives. Yeah, and right now they're feeling super vulnerable with meta vulnerability coming out. They just feel like everything is against them right now, and it's helping them to connect with their heart. Somebody is dreaming over there. If you hear little woofs, it's because somebody is dreaming. Yeah, it's like right now they just feel so open to the world, and that's what I think. It's like that truth that you told them, it like started breaking down the walls of their emotional ego, and that's scary. So this could be a Leo that you're dealing with. It doesn't have to be, but what's going to come from this is they're going to gain some self-confidence and loyalty and creativity. And we had loyalty come out with the dice as well. So this is just Source reminding you that once this person heals, you're going to have somebody that is like, we're talking 2 peas in a far out pod, y'all. These are gonna be. So we have house 6, establishing a foundation, health, daily life, and practical details. This is what this person is doing right now. So where's this connection headed? Once they establish a foundation, then they'll be able to be that loyal individual in your life, which is what you want ultimately. So let's get some of my homemade cards on it. I want that one. Okay, that one. On the bottom, we have the past is the past, the future is the future. You only have this now moment. Yeah, so this is for you. This is guidance for you. Just remembering what happened in the past happened in the past. You can't change that, and that's okay. We're not here to change what happened in the past. We're here to live in this now moment and letting that be the guide where we go in our life now. And so where this person is right now, they're just kind of living in the past. They're kind of dealing with whatever it is that they got going on. And you don't need to be a part of that. So this connection can only go somewhere once this person decides to heal, and they're the ones that have to make the decision. So for some of you guys, they'll make that decision, and for others of you, they may not. And it's not about yes or no, they have to be in my life. It's for you, can you be okay if this person chooses not to come forward? And can you still be okay if this person does choose to come forward? Can you still be who you are in this now moment? Because you don't need them, you desire them, and those are 2 different things, okay? So we have number 41 coming out, and didn't we have 41? So 41, 41, right? Only the most broken people can make the greatest leaders. So this person is a leader. What did I say, guys? That's exactly what I was saying with the dice, with the Queen of Wands coming out here. Gosh, I love these synchronicities. Oh, so good. So let's get that one. Okay. And that one. I feel like that one wants to be on the bottom. Look, and this is exactly what I just said. You don't need the love of a partner. You want it. What you need is self-love and connection to Source. Give your attention to another, right? That's you. You're the another. Okay? So let's see what these say. Okay, we have number 28, which is 10, completing the cycle. Rather than saying people are good or bad, it is more accurate to say that they are conscious or unconscious. So right now, they're awakening. That's what this means. They're awakening. And they're coming from the unconscious to the conscious. And that is, if you've been there, You know that's uncomfortable. And if you haven't been there, you know it's hard waiting for something when you want it so bad. And so it's just allowing yourself to go through that spiritual awakening. But I do feel like you guys have absolutely been there. Not everybody will understand that, and that's a message for some of you guys, okay? So we have number 15, which is 6. And 6 is all about balance, seeing yourself from the eyes of the divine, seeing yourself from a place of unconditional love. It says, I send you forth as a sheep amongst wolves. You may be as cunning as a serpent and as harmless as a dove. This is from Matthew 10:16. And this goes back to when I was telling you, say a prayer for them, because that's how this person is right now. They're a sheep amongst wolves, and they're still figuring out that they're a leader, right? They're still figuring that out, but they're letting wolves determine their life rather than being the sheep that they are, being under the radar with these sheep or with these wolves and letting themselves grow and become the leader they're meant to become. So some of you guys are saying, oh, it's the right love at the wrong time, okay? And this happens a lot. The truth is, though, there is no right love at the wrong time. Every moment is exactly as it should be, right? So if it's more or less the right love, it's the right time. There is no wrong time in life. It means that we're dealing with what we exactly need to be dealing with. So we have step back, refocus on yourself. For when you know how to love yourself, you won't just settle for whatever comes along. And this is so important for you guys. It's time for you guys to love yourself and to make sure that you're balanced, okay? When you guys are balanced, then you won't just let this person come in and run your life. You will give them what is good for you, right? Because that's how it is. If we don't have boundaries in love, we give ourselves too freely. I am mad because you left, and that triggered my own fear of abandonment. So you may have called it quits on this connection, and they're mad about that. And it's just because, you triggered them. We've talked about this whole time. This is a clarification, a synchronicity for you guys, completely saying that you guys are the ones that triggered them into an awakening. We have stand out above the crowd. Another confirmation that this person is a leader. Another confirmation that you guys are meant to stand out above the crowd as well. This is not just your willy-nilly everyday kind of connection. This is something that is important, whether that's building a business with somebody, a love connection with somebody. It does not matter. There's something very unique about this. Let's get some channel messages. Wow, okay, that's totally enough. We have, you make my fantasies real. So this person does daydream about you in a very sexual way. For those of you that it's a romantic connection. If it's not that, it's just that you guys help this person see the truth that they can have whatever they desire in life. They are meant to be with you. There you go. Where's this connection going? Exactly what I said. They're meant to be with you. Now, some of you guys, I said that might not be true. This is sources coming in saying they're meant to be with you, but it might not be exactly as you think it should be. So keep an open mind here, okay? Something large looms near. There's healing coming. There's healing. Be bold. And take a risk. Yeah, this is about you guys taking a risk for yourself. Okay, take a risk on you. Take a chance on me the first time around. Take a chance on me. Others comparing themselves to you. So this person is comparing themselves to you. They want to be where you're at, and they're finding it difficult because they're not where you're at, and that may hurt their emotional ego, but that is a trigger that's helping them heal. So let's take a look at this card. We have Pablo Picasso, and I am almost 100% sure that Pablo Picasso is a Pisces. You guys don't quote me on that, but I'm just saying it's just interesting because we started out with Piscean energy. It says, make seduction the greatest work of art. And this is having to do with a fling. This is marriage, and this is family, okay? It says, begin all affairs with good intentions. And remember, it's not age, it's experience. So what's going on here is you guys are gaining experience in the situation. They're gaining experience, right? The lessons learned, they're so important here. Seduction, this means that you guys need to seduce yourself in your life, okay? Where is the greatest works of art? What can you do to take your mind off of this connection and focus back on yourself? And you guys did begin this with good intentions. Like, I feel like some of you guys blame yourself for telling them. I apologize if you guys hear the train. It is so close to where I'm at. I feel like you guys did begin this with good intentions. Like, you had good intentions with this. You guys wanted to gift them the best of your abilities and everything that you had, but the problem is that you guys ran into this idea. You gave them the truth and you felt like it was yours to blame. Like, you felt like you had to blame yourself for giving them the truth, and that is not the case at all. You guys did exactly what you were meant to do. But I love this painting here, because we all know Picasso didn't paint things like what people we're used to seeing, right? And so as we're looking at this, you think about it, this is exactly how this person portrayed it. They portrayed it from a different perspective, even though you were coming at them completely vulnerable and open. Okay? And so that's what's going on here in this connection. They are meant to be with you. I love that the channeled messages come out. Guys, there's like probably about 200 channeled messages in this bag, and so I'd show it to you. It's in an ugly little Ziploc bag because that's all I had. So, but there's, I mean, the messages in there, there's so many. Okay, so for that to come out on your guys' reading while we're doing this is such a huge confirmation. This is what I have for you guys, pile one. If it resonated, hit the thumbs up button down below. Subscribe to the channel. Remember, it helps me out. It helps me connect with your energy to get you guys out more resonating readings. And I'm just so honored to be here and give you guys these messages. I was excited to do this today. And I'm sending you guys out so much light and love. I'm going to leave it there. Until next time, I'll see you guys then, and stay human. Bye, guys. Welcome, my fellow humans, with pile number 2 to your reading on where is this connection headed. Pile 1 was incredible, and I'm so excited to do yours. This is for those of you that did choose this beautiful shell right here. This is going to be your reading. So if this resonates with you guys, please make sure you do like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me connect with your energy to get you guys out more resonating readings. Know that I'm so honored to provide you guys with these readings. Wow, I have the hiccups right now. And yeah, let's see what's going on today. So thank you for joining me. Let's ask the dice. I already cleansed them for you, so we're going to go ahead and get into it. Source for my fellow humans in pile number 2. Where is this connection headed that they have on their mind? Where is this connection headed for my fellow humans in pile number 2? Where is this connection headed? All right, let's zoom in. Maybe. There we go. I couldn't get it to pay attention to me. There we go. Okay. So let's see what we got going on here. We have the 5th house with Gemini energy and Jupiter. Jupiter is coming through. Good luck. Good luck, the abundance planet. Okay. I feel very goofy with you guys. I feel like this person makes you feel kind of giddy and goofy and fun. So especially with this 5th house energy out here, it's all about hobbies and self-expression, the spirit of joy, right? Like having a good time. But I definitely feel it coming through. Like either this person is really goofy or you are very goofy. And before I get too far into this, I do just want to make sure that you guys understand this does not necessarily have to be romantic love. This could absolutely be platonic love. This could be a business partnership, whatever it is. And keep an open mind with the messages coming through. It is a general reading, okay? So I just wanted to get that out there before we got too far into it. But yeah, with 5th house here, so some of you guys could absolutely already have children with this person. Some of you guys have been trying to build something with this person, but this is actually the house of fertility, pregnancy, and or children, creativity, right? Like this is the house of really getting into what it is that you want to build in life, what it is that your soul feels good at, and letting that become who you are. Now, for a lot of you guys, there is a lot of romantic energy coming through here for you guys. And you guys could actually be dating right now. Why did I say it like that? Dating. I don't know. But yeah, you guys could be dating right now. You guys could be doing the blang blang and the and the dance with no pants. Okay, sorry. Just go and keep it PG here, guys, as best as I can. Really, this person has given you an opportunity to express yourself freely and to be who you are and not feel like you need to hide yourself. There's a lot of happiness coming through here, but I do feel like sometimes drama has a tendency to follow you when you're with this person or to follow this person in general, and that's just something that it's because people are jealous of when people have a good time. People are jealous of others that are able to live life, really, and they don't know how. And instead of asking how, they just kind of like give the evil eye, and sometimes they'll start drama. Or you'll notice that this person has a lot of friends that cause a lot of drama, and you're gonna, like, I can already feel it with you. Like, you're just like, I know, it's so exhausting and I can't stand it. For others of you guys, you may be dealing with a lot of drama right now, or this person may be dealing with drama when you're not around and they haven't told you about it, okay? There are quite a few different energies and stories coming through here. But good luck with this fifth house energy. It feels really good. This connection feels really good, okay? There's a lot of adaptability between you guys. You guys may have these beautiful conversations, these very intelligent, articulate conversations. They go very deep. They're not just those, run-of-the-mill, oh, what's the weather going to be like? Oh, have you seen this movie? Oh, have you done this? It's like, oh, I saw that movie. And then you ask a question like, what do you think would happen if life were really like that? And you guys get really in-depth about these conversations, or you want to know more about the universe as a whole, and you guys discuss that together, or maybe you discuss religious topics together. Whatever it is that you guys discuss together, it is very deep. It is something that people don't normally talk about together. And so it feels like they really open up a side of you that you haven't been able to connect with. And it does feel like you open up a side of them that they haven't been able to connect with. Now, I feel at first there was a lot of superficiality between you guys, and it took some time to really get beyond that barrier. But it's like once you guys broke that ice, it's like both of you guys are so excited to talk to each other. And I feel like you guys are just really excited to be together. There is gossip that is surrounding you guys, though. Okay, and I don't want you to get upset about that. That's not for you guys to feel bad about the connection or anything like that. It's just that there's gossip again. It comes back to that drama because of you guys having such a strong connection. And this person's energy is so strong in this reading right now. Like, I feel like they make you very giddy, but this person, when they connect with anybody, they really bring out the best side of people. And that is the type of person that they are. They just really help people see themselves on a different scale. And it's like that it makes people jealous because they're like, why can't I do that? Or why don't I have that? And it just makes people like, I don't know, people just can't be who they are sometimes. They wish they could be, but sometimes they can't. And so they feel like they would live a better life if they had this person's energy. They feel like they would live a better life if they had your guys' connection. Okay, and that's not true. That's not true at all, because they'd still be bringing that negative energy in and it wouldn't go anywhere, right? So that's what's coming through here. This person may be very close with their friends. They may also be very close with their siblings. They could also be a twin. So we could be talking about twin flame. I do not like to use labels, but that is what's coming out here. This could very well be a twin flame. If not, this person has a twin and they have a very unique connection with their sibling, okay? This Gemini is the sign of twins, and so that is something that is coming through right now. But they are very unique, and they do have a lot of social connections with people. Like, they're connected with a lot of people, and it might make you feel intimidated sometimes. That's the energy that's coming through, because this person has so many connections. It's kind of scary, like, oh, well, where do I play at in that? But this person really does care about you, and they think about you a lot, and they like the way you make them feel, and they want to build with you. You know, with the house 5 energy here, the 5th house energy here, like, they really want to build with you. They really want to create something in this life with you, leave a footprint with you, right? And with Jupiter energy, we're talking about the abundance, good luck planet coming through. You know, they talk about Jupiter being the good luck planet. It's also the biggest planet in the solar system. So, in our solar system. I can't say in the whole of the solar system, but in our solar system, it is the biggest planet. And it's all about growth and optimism, understanding one another. So it's like, I feel like you guys definitely understand each other better than most people understand either one of you guys. You guys could travel a lot. If you don't now, there's definitely an energy of having travel in the future, okay? Right now, there's a building of finances. So whether that's you getting your monies right or whether that's them getting their monies right, there is a building of finances here. Definite expansion. When you guys came together, is like you guys are like the power couple, or you guys are like the power friends or the power business partners, you know, wherever it is that you're at. But there's a lot of good luck and growth in this connection with one another. I feel like you both are very honored to know one another and you're excited. It's like if you feel like you're honored to know them, know that they are honored to know you. You guys also come at things from a different place. Like you have a lot of abstract thinking and you don't see the world like anyone else, and they don't see the world like anyone else. And, you know, you guys are much like, you want to keep things good humored between you guys and light and fun. This person could also be dealing with some legal matters right now. So, and they could be very generous as well. I feel like they're very generous with you. I feel like they're also super generous with the people that they truly care about. And that's something that's really beautiful about this person. So if that kind of irritates some people, don't try to change that about them, because remember that you're in on that generosity, even if it feels like they might be giving it to others. That's something that they are also sharing with you, okay? So I don't know why I feel like saying that, but I do. So let me zoom out. Okay, there we go. All right, we'll move these up and out of the way here. And I love that Jupiter came out next to Gemini, because Jupiter rules Sagittarius, and it used to rule Pisces in the old system, but it does rule Sagittarius, and Gemini and Sagittarius are opposing energies on the zodiac wheel. So it's like opposite energies attract, and I feel like you guys are absolutely opposite. So it's like, maybe you're not as open as they are. You definitely might not be out in public quite like they are, in the face of public, and this, that, and the other. But it's like, that's what makes you guys so good together. So Source, for pile number 2, where is this connection headed? Okay, where is this connection headed, Source, for pile number 2? Thank you. Where is this connection headed for pile number 2? Source, where is this connection headed for pile number 2? Where is this connection headed for pile number 2, Source? Well, thank you. Where is this connection headed for pile number 2, Source? Where is this connection headed for pile number 2? Thank you. Where is this connection headed for pile number 2? Wow, that came out quick. And don't trip chocolate chip if you get some reversals, okay? Like, there's always a reason for it. Sometimes it's describing the situation that they're in right now. Sometimes it's describing your situation. We will get some more information on it for sure. Okay. So honestly, with these 2 cards right here, you see this right here? Okay. So I feel like this person has a hard time setting boundaries with those they're closest to. Okay. So this person has difficulty saying no. This could be to their sibling. This could be to their close friends. Whoever it is, this person definitely struggles with saying enough is enough. Like, they'll give and give and give. And that's why I feel like I had to talk about the generosity, how that may irritate you, because you see them give until they have nothing left to give. And Source is just pointing out here, like, this is for them to deal with, because right now they're not comfortable enough in themselves to say no. And that's something that they have to heal. They have to find the truth within their own journey. And that's important here, but they are struggling currently with finding boundaries. And I feel like that is definitely a damper in the connection between you two right now, currently, in this now moment. Okay, let's see what else we got. Yeah, they're going to overcome this. Yeah, Yeah, they're gonna persevere, first and foremost. They're gonna overcome this. They are gonna see this as a problem and take action towards it. There's gonna be something that happens, and this could just be like maybe their brother or their sister or their sibling says, hey, you know what, I need to borrow a huge amount of money, and they came to them knowing that they would always say yes, and this is kind of gonna be like the one time that they're like, whoa, okay, hold on, I have helped you so much. I've done so much for you. We need to chill. We can't do this anymore. This kind of feels like pile one a little bit, but it also feels a lot different than pile one because this person has a completely different energy. So if some of you guys came over here from pile one, this is just a confirmation of that energy. And if you guys are here and this is the pile you chose, it's okay. You do not have to go and watch pile one. Okay, that's unless you guys were called to it. But what's coming out here is this is a growth. This is instead of letting them manipulate their emotions. Okay, this person is used to letting their family, their friends manipulate their emotions, make them feel guilty. And that's why they're not able to have these strong boundaries. That suddenly something's going to change and they're going to take action towards setting that boundary and realizing that all along these people have come in and made them feel bad, but it's not about these people making them feel bad. They realize that they let them make them feel bad. How many times can we say that in a sentence? Wow. Okay. But it's like whoever it is that's manipulating them, they're realizing it's a manipulation. And they're done. Okay? They want to complete the cycle. They want to let it go. They don't want to deal with that anymore. They don't want to have this situation be a burden on them anymore. And so it's like finding the right time, but it's also allowing the transformation to integrate into their energy currently, because right now it's like so when the realization comes, here's the deal. Pile two, when the realization comes, they can't just make this decision right off the bat because there's some kind of deeper connection that's going on with the people that are manipulating them. Okay, and this is not just people who have a problem with them. This is someone who's literally in their close circle that's manipulating them, that has to be dealt with in a delicate manner to let go of. Okay? And it is affecting this connection. It is affecting where you guys are headed right now because this person has this on their mind while they're trying to spend time with you, or they're trying to connect with you, or they're trying to build that line of communication with you. And it's like they really enjoy the time they spend with you. They really enjoy the times that they have spent with you. It's just that right now this is weighing very heavily on their mind and their heart because they know that this is what could make it or break it between you guys. And they don't want that because they're very passionate about you. They have a lot of love towards you. They get inspiration from you. I feel like you guys are their muse. That's interesting that that's coming out because I do feel like in some way, shape, or form, whether you guys are friends, business owners, or lovers, or want love with this person, they find you as a muse for them. And they want to keep that connection stronger than any other connection because they feel so understood in your energy. But right now, they're still dealing with a lot of past programming that they have to let go of. And that's difficult. You know, if you've let go of past programming, you know how difficult it can be. It's not just something we wake up one day and we say, oh, crap. Like, I realize I have this terrible pattern about me. I let it go and it's over with. Like, for some people, it may be that easy. But for most of us, we struggle. We have to, like, keep practicing to let it go. Like, when that scenario comes up, we have to practice boundaries. Or when that scenario comes up, we have to practice positive thinking. We have to practice seeing ourselves as worthy enough to have the life that we desire. It's a constant practice. That's what life is. And that's what this person is really trying to determine. How do I practice not getting involved in this situation? And they could already be implementing certain types of actions into it. Okay, and it's just finding the ones that work right now. And so if you feel like they've withdrawn a little bit, because that's the energy I keep getting, is like there's a little bit of a withdrawal here. This person has withdrawn from this connection because of this energy that's weighing on their heart. Let's get some more on it. Okay, so I want you guys to look at this. This is so crazy. I don't know how this happened. I don't know what happened. But all these cards, I thought I accidentally shuffled them where they were like this. because I picked it up and it's the devil, but then I turned it over and look, it was on the bottom, guys. I can't make that stuff up. I don't know how that happened, but I have to show you guys. This is the only card out of the whole deck that's flipped the other way, and it was on top. And I didn't know because the deck was like this. It was like this down. I didn't know. Look at that. This was way before I even started this reading. Okay, so you guys want to know if Source is a real being? Like, there you go. And it's in the reverse. They're both in the reverse. Like, because I picked it up exactly like this, and I turned it over and went to go shuffle, and it was like, oh, wait. I was afraid I'd messed it up and was going to have to pause the video and fix it, but that's a trip, guys. Look at that synchronicity way before I even started the reading. Okay, so this is telling me everything that's coming out is what's meant to be on here. I'm just going to pull this card out because I feel like it needs to be out here. It's just a reiteration. The whole reason, look, it's the only one that was flipped over in the whole deck, guys. Like, that's such a trip. I was like, whoa, did I shuffle these wrong? No, and I don't know how that happened. That's so trippy. So weird when stuff... Like, Source is so magical, guys. So let's ask, Source, can we please get some more information on where this connection is headed? Yeah, this person is just dealing with a lot of, like, skewed thinking. Like, it's like, I feel like if this is family... Okay, this is just an example. But I feel like if this is family, it's like they've always been raised to believe you're there for family no matter what. And if that's something that all siblings in your life were told, yeah. Okay, so we have the Three of Cups coming out in a diagonal here. Both ways. Okay, this is talking about having to carry your family while also expanding with your family. And this person wants a happy family, but they've always had to carry their family, their emotional well-being of their family. Okay, I'm going to put this like this, I feel. Yeah. Can you guys see it? Yeah, okay. Okay, so what I was going to say is, like, so if you're always telling both siblings, you have to be there for family no matter what, and you have one sibling that uses that to their advantage, right? Manipulation. And you have the other sibling that takes that to heart. You end up with a very unbalanced dynamic, right? And the sibling that's taking it to heart feels guilty and lost and wrong because that's something that was very ingrained into their belief system as a young child. And so now it's like having to face that belief. And that's what the example is that they want to use here, especially with them throwing out the Three of Cups here. While I was shuffling, it's just saying exactly, this is a family situation. Okay, my Three of Cups talks about, it can talk about pregnancy. Okay, we talked about pregnancy here. It can absolutely talk about pregnancy, the expansion of family, going from the Two of Cups to the Three of Cups. We have that baby coming in, right? The expansion. This is also emotional creativity, expansion, but it is more or less this building on top of that emotional well-being that you already have when it's in the upright. In the reverse, this is the child that takes care of the parents, right? This is the child that takes care of everybody that came before them. This could be the child that takes care of the grandparents, the parents, the auntie, the uncle, the siblings, and everybody. And they're the ones that, and they have no way to fill their cup because they learned from people who had an empty cup, who didn't take care of themselves, who didn't give them the love that they need. Okay, that's just a really quick description on what this Three of Cups means, but you're looking at this idea, a struggle. And they want a happy family, but right now they're dealing with this perspective of how do I set firm boundaries with the people I grew up with where I was always told that family matters, right? And this is like a new venture for them. What else for pile number 2? Where's this connection headed? Yeah, and see, this is somebody in their life that's very superficial. This is someone in their life that doesn't have their best interests at heart. It's very surface level. What did I talk about? When they talk to you, it's much deeper than that. There's been a lot of superficiality in this person's life. And we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse coming out, clarifying exactly what I was getting with the dice. It's just that confirmation here. It's like they're dealing with people who are very surface level, who've learned how to work the system. That includes the system of this person's emotions. And I already feel some of you guys getting angry. Like, my cheeks are on fire right now because I feel the anger coming through from you. Okay, but again, this is something this person has to heal, because if you step in, you're stepping into this weird dynamic. Now you're going to get caught up in the drama of it, right? We were talking about drama, and now you guys are also upsetting the apple cart when this person admires and loves and finds inspiration from you. Now you're pulling yourself away from that space of safety for them, right? And now you're getting involved in their drama, in their bullshit, in their, excuse the language here, but that's what it is. And it's like, that's not going to help the situation. This person has to, they have to heal this by getting hurt. And that's the only way that it's going to happen. And that's, unfortunately, pile 2, that is how some people are. I feel like you yourself have dealt with people like that in your life. Let's get one more card out on it. Where is this connection headed? Thank you. Yeah. This person secretly loves you so much. Like, they want to give so much to you. They want to be there with you in your life. But right now, it's like dealing with the deep subconscious hurts that they've gone through and having to face those themselves. It's like, sure, people want you to solve it for them, but they know if they give it to you, like, they're just going to resent you for having you step into this situation. And so it is coming to light for them. Okay, it is coming to light for them. But right now, it's like you're kind of like their I'll keep you my dirty little secret, right? Like, I'm not calling you dirty. Like, the connection you have is not dirty. But what they're saying is, like, you're their dirty little secret from all this drama. Like, it's like they love you. They care about you. And they don't want what you guys have to get soiled by everything that's going on in their life, because they truly care about you. This could absolutely be a Pisces. We have all Piscean energy coming out here. Okay, we have Scorpio, Cancer, Aquarius, and Leo energy out on the board. It doesn't have to be that, but that is what's coming out. Yeah, this person has dealt with a lot of bad luck because people have just taken advantage of their kindness. This person has a really kind heart, and a lot of people have just taken so much advantage of them. And that's not fair, right? That's not fair. So, but this person they have to learn that what it is that their whole life has been based on is this idea. And it could be different. That's just the example that Source is giving me. I can't go through the hundreds of ideas that are coming through, but this is the main one that's coming through here, is that, you know, they've gone through, and this was a part of their emotional ego was built on this belief that they always have to stay there and stand for family no matter what. And now this person is just taking advantage of them, taking advantage of them, taking advantage of them. And it's like they know they have to say something soon, but it's like you're shaking the whole foundation of who you are, right? So we have number 14 coming out, which is 5. And 5 is a very uncomfortable number for change. But it says, ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. And I feel like this is where they're at. And I also feel like it's where you're at too. Like, maybe if you are in contact with them, just ask them, what can I do to help you? Right? Like, that's okay. That's okay to ask them. It's not okay for you to solve this situation for them, but it is okay for you to say, what can I do to help you? On the bottom, we have 5 again. So this is all about them changing the way that they've lived their lives. It says simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. And maybe this is all. You just need to, you know what, send them a word of happiness. Write them a little love note. Write them a little, hey, I'm thinking of you. I care about you so much. You know, like giving them small things to remind them that why you both are in each other's lives, right? Yeah, this person right now just has to, this is like hermit energy here. They just have to go into introspection. And introspection lets them deal with those burdens from the past. And once they face those burdens and shine light on, wow, that one wants to peek out too. This person's angry because, again, you're shaking the whole foundation of who they were built on. What's in the middle here? Yeah, and they're in this fight or flight energy right now. And so there may be nothing that you can do. It's okay to ask. Like I said, this is for those of you that are in contact with them. You could ask, is there anything I can do? I noticed you're kind of down and out lately. Like, please just let me know. I'm here for you. I can support you. But also, I feel like sometimes this person may expect you to solve everything for them. And if you're not there to solve it for them, that's a boundary. You have to set that boundary with them. Be like, you know what? I can't solve it for you. but I can definitely support you while you're going through it, right? And that might not be exactly what they think because they believed in all this for so long. Just knowing that that's okay, you doing that is okay. They may have to go through this anger, this hurt, this upset in order to understand what they asked for of you was too much, okay? And I feel like this is you guys, some of you asking if they need help. This is also reminding you, those of you that have offered help, that if they're creating a really crazy situation right now in your guys' dynamic, that has nothing to do with you guys. Okay? Yeah, at ocean, ebb and flow. Like, there's going to be good moments in any connection, and there's going to be bad moments in any connection. And I love that this is coming out over here because this is absolutely Piscean energy. Again, we have the highest highs and the lowest lows. I'm a Pisces sun. I know. I also have a Scorpio moon, and so it can really be a burden, but it is a beautiful thing at the same time. So for those of my fellow Pisceans, you guys know it can be really upsetting, but you know, that's life. Life has good moments and bad moments. There is no getting rid of the contrast. It is about living in the moment. And so it's like letting them deal with their anger, their hurt, their upset, what they feel is betrayal on their own, because that's not your burden to carry. And they don't want this to affect the relationship, but unfortunately in the energy that they're in right now, it is affecting it, and they have to deal with that. Okay. Yeah, so we have Mars energy. Move forward and defend self. So I feel like this is for you guys. It's important for you to defend those boundaries. It's important for you guys to remember to take care of yourself at this time. Okay, and on the bottom we have Trine. You guys are receiving angelic support. There is a harmony here and perfect flow. We have ebb and flow. Another synchronicity coming through here. Like, don't worry about what's happened. Don't worry about where they're at. Just worry about where you're at and focus on you, right? That's so important here. So let me get some of my homemade oracles out on it. Let's see. But there definitely feels like there is a tension that's building here, and it's interesting. I didn't notice this for the longest time, but this little line, I don't know if you guys can see it because it's so small, but let me see, will that focus? This little line here is actually ants crawling up and down the card, and I never noticed that before. And then it's just interesting. It's like ants are like workers. Like, they just, even if the line breaks, they continue to find a way around it, right? Like, they're so interesting. They're and that might be something you want to look at, is the spiritual meaning of ants, and see if that resonates with you guys. And I'm just saying, just keep working on you. Keep doing your thing right now. It has nothing to do with where this connection's at, because you guys do have a good connection and you guys have a lot of luck with each other. It's just that this person is super frustrated right now because of the things they're dealing with behind closed doors. Yeah, it's interesting. So a lot of you guys might be here from pile 1. Welcome. If you guys did, thank you so much. But if you're not, just know that there's a lot of repeat messages here. And if you resonated with both piles, you might want to check that out. There's no force or anything on my part. It is not necessary. It's not mandatory at all. Okay. It says, I am mad because you left, and that triggered my own fear of abandonment. Yeah. So it's like, I feel like some of you guys did set those boundaries with this person. You're like, look, I can't figure this out for you. Like, I can't be the one that says no for you. Like, they're not coming to me asking for money. They're coming to you asking for money. You're the one that has to say no. And they're mad because they want you to fix it. Right? So we have number 44, a master number coming out here. It says, love is infinite. We can always make room for more when we want to. And that's what you're doing, is making room for love for this person. It's like, you're just like, I love you. I care about you. I want everything to work out for you. But there's this space where it's like, you guys just have to remember it's theirs to deal with and not yours to own. Okay, and then this one we have, yeah, I'm sorry that I let our flame die out. I did not know what you really meant to me. And this is that person saying, like, I didn't understand our connection. They loved your connection. They loved what you guys had together, but there was a lot more going on behind the scenes than they were ready to admit or put out there for you. It's almost like this person had to keep this mask on and to keep things hidden because of what was going on. They didn't want to seem like they were less than, or that they were a failure So let's see what we got. This is number 49. Okay, so this is 13, transformation energy coming through here. It says maybe the best ingredient for love is 2 big servings of solitude. Look, synchronicity. I cannot make this stuff up, guys. Like, this is so crazy. Solitude and solitude. You have yourself. I have myself, and then together we have our love. And that's what they're saying here. What was I saying? This person has to go into hermit mode, like really go into that introspection and deal with themselves right now. And so it's okay for you both to go into a space of solitude so that they can figure out what's going on. It's not up for you to solve their problems. Like, I feel like I'm on broken record here, but I feel like it's like, so you guys remember, there's nothing wrong with you saying, I can't do this. Okay, that doesn't make you a bad person. This person's already feeling guilty for the way that people make them feel. It's not right, or, okay, it's not that it's not right. It's not in their place to make you feel guilty. You can allow them to make you feel guilty for what's happened, or you can just let it be, right? We have number 50. Just as there are people you love and don't love you back, there are people in your life investing in and loving you that you have forgotten about. So this may be just a focus on people who are there for you. Look, we have 49 and 50 coming out together here, making progress in your life. So maybe this is taking your attention off of this connection and focusing on someone who's there for you. And that will help you feel better, and that will help let this person sit in their own energy. I would say that I'm sorry, which I am, but I feel that it doesn't even matter to you. So this person's definitely feeling it. Like, they're feeling it. They love the connection that you guys have together. They really do. They care about you. They feel like you always brought good luck into their life, but this person is feeling it. And then we have let go and let God. Yeah, this is something you got to surrender to. This is not something that you can control. You just got to let it be. Look, we have this connection is strictly bringing you sexual healing. So when I was saying the muse, right? A muse is sexual healing. That's sexual transmutation. So there's a lot of sexual transmutation with this connection. You guys may have slept with one another. You may not have. We did talk about having children. So maybe you guys do have children together. Okay. And just knowing that you guys had kids together because you needed to have sexual healing. You had to have healing of the sacral chakra. Okay. And then look, we have fear of abandonment is keeping you in toxic connections. And I feel like this is their energy over here. Again, you left them, or you said, no, enough is enough. And that triggered their fear of abandonment and made them kind of act a little bit crazy. Not your fault. Not your fault. Okay. I love the synchronicities coming out here. You can't make that stuff up. So let's get some... I gotta take my ring off. It's about to fall off in the bag. Let's get some channeled messages here. This one is coming out here. Also, they want you to work on your solar plexus, taking action for yourself. Is that a message stuck inside of there? Because if it is, yeah. Okay, well, you want this one too. I already had it in my finger, and they don't want me to let it go. So we're gonna start with this one. Throat chakra. Yeah, speaking your truth is so important here. For yourself, right? But that's interesting because that's really what this entire reading is all about, is speaking one's truth. Whether that's them or you, it's like there's a need for healing the throat chakra here. And if they're in your life and you're seeing this, it's a reminder to you to continue to work on your own truth and your own throat chakra. Look, we have time to let go. A secondary message, let go and let God, right? Another confirmation here. Fighting is causing you stress. Yeah, so some of you guys have been in an argument with this person. Some of you guys have just kind of like tried to take it on yourself. There's a lot of like disconnect in this connection. Your sex is on fire. Guys, I can't make this stuff up. Like, this is so synchronistic. Your reading is so synchronistic, right? Sexual healing. Like, this person loves your sex. Like, they love being in your life. What's the future of this right now? There is no saying that they're going to be in your life for forever, but what has happened up to this point is you guys, for some of you guys that are romantically connected, you guys have slept with each other, which is fine. Again, it's like this connection of sex has brought you guys sexual healing, and now it's them healing their toxic connections, their toxic traits, their toxic patterns, right? So we have take a vacation. Yeah, you kind of need to go on break from this person. I can't make you do that. It's just that's the message that's going on here right now, the future of this connection is for you to really focus on self so that this person can do what they need to. Others comparing themselves to you, again, another message. So I feel like this person is absolutely comparing themselves to you. They may be jealous of where you're at. They may be upset. It has nothing to do with how they feel about you. It's just, you know, when you're not as far along as you want to be in life and you compare yourself to another person, it makes you feel bad. And so you project that on other people. So this person's been projecting on you a lot. And you love them. They love you. You guys have phenomenal answers. You guys have phenomenal Q&As, okay? Like, no, but you guys have phenomenal connections and chats and communications with each other, and like messages between each other is really good. It's always good. But the problem right now is this person is in the depth of destruction within their own egoic self. And that is not something that you necessarily need to be around for, even though they make you feel this beautiful energy up here. Right? And that's okay. Maybe this is a past energy, or maybe this is future energy. Everybody's at a different point on their journey. Let's see what this card is. We have Diana, Princess of Wales, coming through. So we have one night. This is like a fling, marriage, and family. So the fling says, better to have one night of pleasure than a whole life of misery. And that goes so hand in hand with what we've been talking about. Marriage says, don't ask, don't tell. DNA tests are for commoners. So there may be a question here of whether or not the kids you share with each other are theirs or are yours. Whatever the situation is, I do feel like you guys have been the parent and they've been the parent in the situation. And right now, there's really no reason to try to fix that, right? Like, that just puts a lot of stress on everybody. You can do that when they get older, or you cannot do it at all. A parent isn't necessarily blood related. A parent is someone who shows up in a child's life. So we have the truth is that there are many people in every marriage. Look at how synchronistic this is to the reading. There are many people in every marriage. So you guys could be married. You could have been married, or you guys could have had a really deep connection like marriage. Like I said, on a soul level, this is the type of energy that you bring. They see the luck with you. They love the conversations that you guys have. You guys, again, that children energy coming through. You guys may have children together, and it's like you guys like that you share these things together, but this person is relying on you for something that you're not capable of giving at this time. And so right now, the future of this connection, the advice is to let go. That is entirely up to you, what you do. But I feel like the main thing to take away from this is to protect your energy and protect yourself. It doesn't mean that this can't work out in the future. It just means that this person is going through a huge upset in their life right now that they have to deal with themselves, and you can't fix it. Okay, so take care of yourself, pile 2. This is what I have for you. If this resonates, please hit the thumbs up button down below. Subscribe to the channel. When you guys interact with the channel like that, it does help me connect with your energy to get you out more resonating readings. And if you guys are interested in longer readings, more in-depth readings, check out my other channel at Readings by Circe. Although this one is probably pretty comparable to one of the readings over there. It went way longer than I was expecting. But with that being said, I'm going to leave it there. I'm sending you guys out light and love, and may Source give you guys the strength to take care of yourselves in this very vulnerable time that you're in. As these words are spoken over my pile 2, so shall they be. Amen. Ahoase. I'm sending you guys a big energetic hug. And I'm going to leave it there. With that being said, until next time, stay human, pile 2. Bye. Welcome, my pile 3 fellow humans, to your reading. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal day. So this is for those of you guys that chose this shell right here. This is going to be your reading on where is this connection headed. So they have been pretty intense so far. So let's see what happens with your guys's. I do get, before I even start, this energy of just being really chill and lax, and like y'all are the hippie of the groups here. So no disrespect, guys. I'm a total hippie too, but this just energy of just being like, yeah, I'm cool if it does. I'm cool if it doesn't. Like, I just want to know if what you're saying kind of fits with my intuitive knowing and stuff like that. That's definitely an energy that I'm getting here. So we are going to start off with the dice, ask the dice, and then we'll get some cards out on it. So let's go ahead and cleanse these really quick. Yeah, I definitely have a totally different type of energy coming through with you guys. I love it. I'm so glad you're pile 3. So source, my fellow humans in pile number 3, where is this connection that they're thinking about headed? Where is this connection that they're thinking about headed, source, for my fellow humans in pile number 3? Where is this connection headed? Okay, and just remember, guys, it doesn't have to be a romantic connection. It can absolutely be a friendship. It can be a business connection. It can be anything, really. Let me zoom in. Okay, whoops. Sorry, I'm not trying to move you guys all around. It's just how it is sometimes. So, look at this. We have house 11 with Aquarian energy. Aquarius rules house 11. And then we have the moon. So, very quirky. Yeah, you guys are, okay, so when I say quirky, Aquarians are quirky, but Aquarians also are different than anybody else, and that's why I feel like you guys have a much different type of energy than anybody else. Like, you guys are just so lax, and, like, it's cool because everybody else is, like, on the edge about where they're at with their connections right now, so, and you guys are just kind of like, let's see what happens, right? So you guys together with whoever it is that you're thinking about, I feel like you guys have connected friend groups, right? Like, I feel like you guys know the same people. You guys are connected to the same people. You guys absolutely are socially aware of the people around you. You like to get involved with helping people. You guys could both volunteer at the homeless shelters. You guys could give to charities. You guys could create charity movements, right? Like, that's an energy that's coming in here. It's like you guys just really want to help others because you have this connection with the people around you. Both you guys could have a media presence or a platform, but you guys definitely have this hopes and wishes that you want to fulfill. And I feel like you guys feel together it would be, and they definitely exert this energy coming through. My apologies, guys. I need to go take my runt, my older dog. She needs to go potty. I'll be right back. It'll be just a second for you guys. Okay, guys, welcome back. That I had to take care of that, so she's much better now. Giving me your thank you face. Okay, so yeah, we definitely have this energy of, like, you guys, you both have recognition from the people around you, or they do, or you do, but you guys do get a lot of praise from the people in your life. You have a lot of wishes and hopes that you want to fulfill, and I feel like you both absolutely look towards the future. You know, Aquarian energy is all about social media presence, whether that is a platform that you have, it is technology that helps you guys have success, whatever it is, right? But you guys are very progressive when you're with one another, and I feel like you guys relish in that together. Like, you absolutely feed off of one another. Can you guys see the smoke coming through? It isn't this straight line coming across your guys' reading. It's so crazy. Yeah, but you guys definitely quirky, like, you're super friendly. So maybe you guys aren't together, but you guys are friends. That's another energy that's coming through here. So it's like, or you guys want to build a business together, or you want to build a business with them and you want to know where it could potentially go. There's a couple of different theories that are coming in here. But what it's saying here is that I feel like you guys have this connection together where you haven't really built it further than what it is. It's very kind of like you guys are friendly together. You guys definitely exchange ideas together, but it's not really much more than that. You guys see the ambition that each one of you has, and you do talk about the future together, but there is this emotional detachment that's coming through here that, you know, it hasn't really been something other than what it is. So, I mean, take that as it resonates, right? But there is a good energy between the two of you here. There is absolutely a beautiful connection. Now, there is some kind of personal healing that needs to be done here with the moon energy coming through. a little bit of reflection, introspection, receiving what it is that you want as well. I feel like you guys are so used to taking action. They're used to taking action. And when it comes to this connection, it's like letting go, surrender, and allowing you both to receive from this connection. There is definitely something deeper here than surface level, though. You know, whether you guys put on a, like, I feel like you guys put on a play for the people around you. And it doesn't matter, like, if this is a love interest, a family situationship, a business situationship, like, the two of you guys just put on a mask, even though you both want it to go deeper. Like, you guys both want it to be something more than what it is. So this is about listening to your intuition and really connecting with that inner nurturing and nourishment energy and allowing your inner child to show, and connecting with that inner mother too, like you guys becoming the mother of yourself, taking care of yourselves. Like, that's what the moon energy is really representing here. It's like you guys have a beautiful connection, but not to get so caught up in this beautiful connection and forget yourself, right? And so it's really important that you guys keep this friendliness, you guys keep this unique relationship that you guys have, but also if it's going to go deeper, don't lose yourself in the depths of that. Remembering to take care of yourself here, I feel like is a very important important message coming through here. So let me zoom out for you guys. Okay, there we go. Try not to let it bounce all over. You guys see this incense is coming like this right across the reading. Something very attractive about the two of you guys together, whether that's attractive minds, attractive couple, attractive connection, whatever it is, something very attractive about the two of you guys together. So let's get some cards on it. Source, what can you tell us about where this connection for pile number 3 is headed? I feel like you guys have been friends, so like I keep getting this friendship energy, and that could be the Aquarian energy, you know, like-minded individuals. Like, you guys definitely have an idea of where you want the future to go. Like, you guys kind of share a lot of similar beliefs, and you guys share a lot of similar habits. And I gotta take off, my ring is about to fall off here. You share a lot of different values and stuff, and so it's like that's what I have coming through, and I feel like people admire you because of that, or you definitely stand together as one within a friend group because of that. Source, what can you tell us about where this connection is headed for pile number 3? Thank you. Okay, where is this connection headed for pile number 3, Source? Wow, those two are coming out right away. I feel like I need to move this out of the way. Yeah, there we go. Okay, where is this connection headed for pile number 3, Source? Where is this connection headed for pile number 3? Thank you. Okay. What do we have on the bottom of the deck? We have the 10 of coins in the reverse. So there's something that you guys are about to receive together that people feel is unfairly given. So whether you guys are connected in this friend group, or you guys are just friends, or whatever it is, you think about them a lot, or wherever you guys are at, like if this is a business connection, like you guys are about to be very successful. And people are mad. Like this is haters. Why are people hating on you? I know that's not the question, but geez. Yeah, okay. Hold up. Let me get all the cards out so I can understand what's going on here. Good alliance, okay. Yeah, okay. So there are people around you guys. Like this is like you guys stand out. Stand out above the crowd. Even if I gotta shout out loud, tonight is the only thing you'll need. We're gonna stand out till you notice me. And people are noticing you. There's a purpose to that. Okay, no, for real. Like you guys have built a good alliance. This friendship is a strong alliance here. It's very balanced. It's equal give and take. And not only is it successful, there is wealth building because of this. And people, whether they're close friends, whether they're family members, whatever it is, are surrounding you and this person. And it is creating strain here because they feel like what you guys have received is unfair. Yeah, people want to control the outcome. They want you guys to stay in a place of not getting what it is that you desire. Like, I feel like maybe you have struggled to get where you're going, or they have struggled to get where they're going, or together you guys have struggled to create a future together. And people didn't believe that you guys were going to succeed. Okay? Here's the thing. Like, yeah, you guys have a brand new beginning that's about to befall upon you. Befall? Is that a word? Befall? I guess so. Anyways, it's gonna fall in your lap, basically. And people are upset about that. People are like, I just want to make sure, like, I understood the energy that was coming through here. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's like what I was saying when I turned this over. It's like people are mad. Like, they don't want to give to you guys now. Like, I feel like the people who were supporting you. Okay, and I use quotations here because it's like these are people who are supporting you when it looked like you were failing. And the minute that you guys succeed, these people are going to become vicious. So for you guys, pile number 3, I feel deeply that you guys are building a business together. Like, out of all 3 piles, I really feel like you guys have more of a platonic energy towards you guys. Like I was saying, this is more of like a friendship. If you guys are here looking for romantic love, that's fine. This can still resonate with you. But I'm going to go based on my gut feeling here. My intuition is telling me that this is a business connection and you guys are building from the ground up. You're doing something that's very unique, and it's taken a long time, and you guys have had to go through hell and high waters to get to where you're at. Okay, so again, these are general messages, so take what resonates. But the thing is that we have here, it's like you guys now have built a very strong alliance with one another, and you want to know where this is going, and where this is heading is success, but success in a place where people are going to be really mad dogging you guys because of your success. Like, they're not going to see that you guys actually had to work so hard. They're not going to see that you guys had to build from scratch. They're not going to see the hardships that you guys experienced to get to where you're at. All they're going to see is this huge success that comes to you guys. And this, like, the 6 of Wands in my deck, it really, on a very Reader's Digest version, is that you've built a very strong, successful, wealthy alliance. That's what it means. Okay, so I know right away it's success. That's just, oh, it's success. You're succeeding, right? Like, but my 6 of Wands talks about a very tight alliance with somebody. You've built up this idea, this group, this business with someone from the ground up, and the 2 of you guys are creating bounds in the physical world, and it's bringing in tons of wealth. Okay, that's what this is. This is something you guys have followed, a passion. You guys have really done something that people maybe they didn't think about, and you guys thought about it, and that's creating a lot of jealousy around you guys. Because with the King of Cups here, it's like now it's like people who gave you their love before, and understanding this was never real love that they were giving you. It's like they were giving you love before, and now that you guys have succeeded, you don't have time to play these stupid games, because that's what they are. They're just mind games, and like, oh, you're so good. Oh my gosh, I love you, blah, blah, whatever. And now they want your attention. They want your money. They want to be like, oh, I was there with pile 3 from the ground up. They owe me. Like, that's the type of energy that I'm getting here. It's very like, this is cocky energy coming through from others. And it's like, but they never gave to you. They never helped you with this. They never shared your stuff. They never passed out your business cards. They never went around the neighborhood and gave people your flyers. They were the nosy neighbor down the street that opened the blind every time you walked by the house, seeing what you were doing. That's what they were. And you knew that. Like, I don't feel like I'm telling you anything new. Okay, what does this have to do with the connection? Because this has created some kind of tension between the 2 of you guys. Because there's some kind of close friendships here, right? Close friend groups here that aren't happy to see you guys succeed. And it's like making you guys question whether or not you did the right thing. It's making you question, it's making them question whether or not you guys did the right thing. And I'm just going to tell you guys, you did. You did the right thing. What you guys chose to do was the right thing. Whatever that is, however you guys went about it, you did the right thing because it's very genuine. But what's surrounding you guys is not genuine. This is a very different reading than what I've had. So, I mean, they're all talking about the here, the now, what's going on right now. So, again, this is like that what we were talking about with the moon, that nurturing, right? Nurturing your guys' self, nurturing the business, nurturing what it is that you're creating, finding security in that. Receiving. Okay, so remember how I said receiving what it is that you guys have coming to you? This is that energy. It's like opening yourselves up to receiving that success and that the money that's coming, the wealth that you're generating, the financial abundance that you guys are creating. Because this feels very abundant. Like this energy that's coming to you guys between your connection feels humongous, grossly humongous. Okay, like it just, in a good way, like it just feels huge. And it's like these people, they have been in your circle for so long, and when they're not celebrating with you, it's like automatically you feel bad. Automatically your friend or whoever this is that you're thinking about in this connection feels bad. Now, for some of you guys, this could be the connection. You're going to come up and out, and this Aquarius is going to treat you like crap now that you're coming up and out because you're on a different level than they are. Okay, the Aquarian energy. It doesn't have to be, though. I really feel like this is you guys building a connection together, and this is people outside of you guys. Now, take it how it resonates, but this is what's going on. It's like this person hasn't done any healing, or these people haven't done any healing, but you had to. You had to when it came to this because you wanted what you wanted and you weren't going to give up. This person was like, oh, I'll support you win. Or they were like, I'll support you win. You're not doing good because that makes me feel good because I'm on that same level. You see? Let's get some more on it. What else can you tell me about where this connection's headed, Source? I really feel like this is other people, though. Yeah. Here we go. We have the Two of Cups. My first card out asking again where this connection is headed. This is like present energy. Where these cards are coming out, it's showing could be future energy or what's going to come from you guys learning to find balance in this connection, in the situation, not in the connection, in the situation. Love, right? Partnership, growth. You both standing firm in who you are. So whether this is somebody, this person, or whether this is a group of people, regardless, again, this makes me feel like it's us against the world. Like you guys are standing against the world, and you could take this as romantic love. But again, what I'm getting is that business, like you guys are gonna accelerate and slingshot into a whole new dimension of finances. Okay, even if that's with love, or even if that's you by yourself, and that's what it's going to bring in, it's because you're going to feel so good about yourself. You're like, yes, I manifested what I've been trying to manifest. And now that I manifested that and you feel so good, everything else that you've been trying to manifest just starts rolling in. Why do I hear that shit rolls downhill? Like, that's not what they're trying to say, but that's also what they're trying to say. Okay, what they're saying is like this, like once the manifestation begins rolling, like a snowball. Like if you roll a snowball down the hill and there's snow on the ground, what happens? It starts to grow. Like we've seen it in cartoons 1,000 times, 1,000,000 times, 1,000,000,000 times. Who cares? What they're saying is that it's going to grow. Like it's really going to grow. And that's why they said shit rolls downhill, because they're showing me a picture of a snowball, but I was hearing shit rolls downhill. But I also feel like that's this energy as well. What they're saying is that you've grown up beyond this energy, and now they're smelling their own dookie. Okay? Like, I'm not trying to be so weird. Yeah. Just a second, guys. My apologies. I thought I was about to have a coughing fit on your guys' reading, so Yeah, you guys have done something that's unique, that's different, and it's taken you a long time to get here. Like, people really thought that you were doing things that weren't ever going to pan out to anything. Like, you were just addicted to the attention, or you were just addicted to this idea that you were going to somehow succeed. What they're not seeing is that this is something you manifested. People wanted to keep you in a low vibration. Both of you guys. But now I feel like it's just me against the world. It's us against the world. Where's this connection headed, Source? Yeah. There was definitely a huge imbalance here, but now there's balance found again. And now there's this huge potential for growth. Look at this. Financial stability as you guys work together. Like, I feel like this inner coin here is representative of you guys and building this connection, the strength of this connection, the strength of financial freedom, the strength of financial independence, whatever it is. Look, we have the Queen of Cups coming out again. This has been really a humbling experience for the two of you guys. So whether this is you guys mirroring each other separately from each other, or this is you guys together, again, I'm getting this as a business that you guys have built together. But take what resonates. And so the thing is that it's like you guys have learned how to survive when the storm was brewing, when the storm came, when the storm left and left destruction. You guys learned how to survive. Where's this connection headed, Source? Okay, do you want this one too? Yep, I thought so. Okay, yeah, a huge transformative energy. You guys are letting go of karmic cycles. You guys are letting go of... This feels like you guys are letting go of lack and suffering. The poor mind, the poor man's mindset. And that's what's coming from this connection. Like, whether this person inspired that change in you, or whether this is just something you guys have learned together, you guys are letting go of the poor man's mindset. And as you do that, you're healing wounds that have broke your back. Like, this is something... So when we have back pain, lower back pain, that is connected to our stability in this waking realm. Right? And stability has been told to us time and time again. Your stability comes from your bank band. And that's not true. Stability is an internal thing that we have to build. And you guys have learned how to build that internal stability, that strength, structure, stability within. And as you've done that, now it's mirroring out in the outer realm in this case of finances, right? And if you look, this looks like the 5 of coins, right? This right here looks like the 5 of coins twice. It's a 10 of coins, which makes sense. But it's interesting how they split it up like the 5 of coins here. And I feel like that's both. It's like you're letting go of the old to come into the new. And you're letting something grow within your energy. And people just can't handle it. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, they just want me to tell you what people are saying or what people are doing, because that's affected the connection up until this point. I feel like the success that's coming is going to show you. This person who you're connecting with could be dealing with this on the back burner. Maybe you're not. Maybe it's this person is dealing with this, and they're going to see the truth of these people's colors, all these people who they thought supported them, and then suddenly they're going to have success. And these people, like, there's a ruthless energy that's kind of brewing here. Yeah. It's going to feel like... This just confirms it. It's going to feel like the financial success that you receive from this is actually a stroke of bad luck, because of the way people are going to treat you guys. That's what it feels like. Or that this connection is a stroke of bad luck, or that your guys' whatever it is that you built together is bad luck because of the way people are going to treat you from this. And understanding it's people are two-faced. I wish I could say everybody wants you to do good. Everybody wants to see you succeed. No, that's not true. Even people who say they want you to succeed, oftentimes those are the ones that will hurt you the worst when you do succeed. It's because they're only saying that because they want to take your energy away from what it is that you know you have to do. And you didn't, but this person thought, or these people thought, that they had control over where you were putting your energy. And it turns out that when you were behind closed doors, you were doing what you needed to do. Yeah. This is like responsibility, or no, I'm sorry. Let me lay that down. This is you guys feeling like you have to begin again. And I feel like this is begin again in the way that you have to build a new following. Like you have to build a new friend group. Like you have to let go of the old to bring in the new. And this person helped bring that to you. Man, what? Like, I'm so sorry, pile 3, that you have to deal with this. Like, look at this. It's like people who have a problem with authority. You guys may resonate with one of the other piles. You may not. That's fine. Just putting it out there. But you guys, this person or these people in your life, they have a problem with the fact that you're a leader. They don't want you to be a leader. They want you to be in this place of not knowing which way to go, not knowing what it is that you want from life. But what did I say? Like, you guys are going to slingshot into stardom. Like, you guys are going to become something that you've always wanted to become. And people are just... People are people. People are going to have a problem with it. So what does that have to do with this connection? Just know that the reason this is coming out is because this is causing a strain on your connection. Why you guys aren't able to connect the way that you want to. Or maybe this is causing arguments between you guys. Or again, that stroke of bad luck. I really feel like this is the center of what's going on between this connection, is that you guys feel like it's meant to be because everything seems to be falling apart right now. But sometimes things have to fall apart to fall in place. And that's the type of energy that's coming through for you, pile 3. Let's get some oracle out on it and some guidance. Source, may I please have an oracle card for pile number 3? Can we please get some oracle cards for pile number 3 on it? Whoa, thank you. Okay. And we have on the bottom of the deck number 31, which is 4. So we have 13, 31 coming out, mirror numbers here. Okay, and it says love makes a difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. What we were talking about, strength, structure, security, that's talking to you about remembering to be okay with the choices you made. To be okay with the path that you took, and to love yourself fully because you did the right thing for you, even if people say it wasn't the right thing for them. Your life is not their life. But I'll tell you what, here's the thing, pile 3. Let's just say, in another realm, you decide to do what everybody on the outside is telling you, and you decide not to focus on yourself, and you decide to only focus on them. And 70 years go by, and you're 70 years old, and you don't have anything that you've ever wanted. In fact, you feel so unfulfilled. You feel heartbroken. You feel like nothing's coming to for you. You feel like everything is a pain in the butt. And you go and you tell your friends, these people, they're still in your life. You tell them, well, I did this because of you. You know what they're going to do? They're going to be like, I don't control your life. So even though these people are treating you, or they might treat you like crap, and it's causing a lot of strain between you and this person, understanding that even if you guys did what these people wanted you to do, they're still going to wipe their hands of it. Just like they're trying to make you do what they want you to do. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, there is no win-win situation here. Someone is going to lose when they come into this from a place of greed, when they come into this from a place of ego, because to be someone's friend, to be a lover to someone, to have a relationship in your life, it means, let's say I'm your friend, okay? This is what it means. It says, I'm taking your best interest and I'm putting it next to my own best interest. And those things are not separate from one another. They are one in the same. Most people say, I'm your friend. Of course I have your best interest in mind, but I only have your best interest in mind as long as that doesn't affect my best interest. Do you see what I'm saying? Or they say, I'm going to pretend that I have your best interest in mind because I really want something from you in the end of this. That's how a lot of people are. Okay? So I'm going to talk about this real quick. We have Dragonfly Emergence. Like, you guys are emerging. This connection is emerging on a whole new level. Like, you look at this coming out from the depths of the water. And I feel like we have Earth magic on the bottom here with fairies, reminding yourself that you did nurture this. You did let this grow. And maybe it didn't grow the way that you expected it to, but it's still growing. And it's still doing something like what you want it to do. And that has created that snowball to roll down the hill for you guys, and to not give up on yourselves or what it is your dream is just because everybody's treating you a certain way now. That doesn't mean that everybody you run into in life is going to treat you that way. And reminding whoever this person is in your life that you guys did the right thing. If you didn't do the right thing, then why was it so successful? Did you guys come into it with a shady mindset? Is this just 2? Okay, you guys are getting 2 of these. No, I don't think you did. I'm just going to... No, I can't answer it for you, but the feeling I'm getting on the whole for pile 3 is that you guys came in this with a very genuine mindset. You guys came... Look, humanitarianism, future-oriented. You guys are looking to the future. This is what you want to do. This is what you want for your future. Okay? It's not going to set well with everybody. You're for some and not for others. Can you be okay with that? And reminding whoever this person is in your life that that's the case. There's no reason for you guys to have a rift in your relationship because of others. And if this person has to heal that within themselves, you need to allow them space to heal that within themselves. Yeah, we have sextile here. A combination of tension and flow, potential and a rewarding situation. I cannot make this stuff up. There is some huge type of success coming here. But it's like once the success rolls in, there's like this tension that's coming up. There's like this resistance, like, oh my gosh, maybe I don't deserve it. Maybe I'm not good enough for this. No, it's you guys have had the tension this whole time, and now it's like you're receiving. Okay, rather than working towards it, you're receiving, right? That moon energy here. You're receiving, and that receiving is so different than what you're used to. And I feel like the potential of your guys' connection, where it's headed, is true success. Like, you guys are going to have a connection that no one else understands because you guys have come from the bottom up, okay? And I don't want that to discourage anybody. It's like, you know, like whether you guys have friends together, you have a little argument, you have a little tiff here, whatever. It's not about that. Like, this is about you guys understanding that the work that you put in together, it mattered. It mattered. It was what you were meant to do. This is like a soul calling that you both have fulfilled. I love this. Number 18, embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. So that feeling of not being good enough, whether that's being with this person, maybe people said that you used this person. Maybe people said that, you know, oh, you used each other. Neither one of you guys had the right idea. You guys had, you know, malintention when you went into this. Whatever that's triggering, allow that to surface so that you guys can find the first memory. Where is it where you were called a fraud in your life? Or where is it you felt like you were a fraud in your life? And for them too, when you guys touch this part of yourselves, you're going to be able to let this go and really embrace and relish in the success that's coming to you guys. Venus energy. Give and receive love. Find value and see beauty. Yes, you guys are about to enjoy the finer things in life together. You guys created a pearl. Love's like sand making pearls, and I've got all the time in the world, right? Like, it took you guys a long time to get here. If this is a love relationship, this is just saying it's beautiful. If this is a work relationship, it's saying it's beautiful. It doesn't mean that it's easy. It doesn't mean that it's without its fault. It means that you guys have taken the time to understand where you're both coming from, and that is what made you guys successful, and to continue on with that. House 6, establishing a foundation. What have we been talking about? Strength, structure, stability, health, daily life, and practical details. So just because you guys have connected with the successful aspect of your life doesn't mean you got to give up on that foundational energy that you guys have taken time to build, right? This is the house of Libra, which is profound relationships, and I think so, right? Cancer, Leo. No, the house of Virgo. My apologies, guys. I don't know why I was saying Libra. It's the house of Virgo. I had to stop and think about it for a minute. But it's like, this is the house where you guys are going to have, you want to make sure you're taking care of your health. You want to make sure you're taking care of your hygiene, your daily routines, right? It's like coworkers and work habits are with this house as well. So think about it. These are people that you're surrounded by. that are creating a lot of upset in your life and this connection, and it's not to let them get you down. So I feel like for you guys, where's this connection headed? It's headed in success. Whatever that success means, okay? That's just a really small version of this reading, but there's a lot going on outside of you guys right now. Like a ton of stuff. Let's get some of my homemade oracles on it and see what's going on here. Whoa, hold up. No. Didn't I sing this in the this went flying, and didn't I say this in the beginning? I'm gonna show you guys this. Usually I wait until I get them all out and I show them to you. But this went flying. Stand out above the crowd. Wasn't I singing that? Stand out above the crowd, even if I have to shout out loud. Right? Like, I'm so 100% sure I sang that at the very beginning of your guys' reading. Look at that synchronicity. You guys are standing out. Together, you guys are standing out. Like, this is like a power couple. This is a power connection. This is a power partnership. Whatever it is, you guys do not fit in with society. All right, let me get another one here. That is so crazy that that one just flew out. Can you please have one more of these? Okay. We'll see what it is. Struggles equal growth. Yeah, you guys are going through a growth period right now. Like, you guys are learning how to grow with one another. You guys are letting go of hurts. Look at this. I can't make this stuff up. On the bottom of this deck, you have given up because of perceived defeat. What was I saying this whole reading? Like, you're questioning yourself whether or not you did the right thing or if you guys took the right path, because suddenly everybody that seemed to be in your corner is now no longer in your corner. No, now you guys have turned into who you're meant to be, and everybody's just showing their true colors. That it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with where your friends are, where your group is, where they're coming from. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, okay, so on the bottom of this deck, we have number 15. And you guys definitely might resonate with one of the other piles. You know, again, it's not necessary to watch multiple piles, but if you feel drawn to, you are more than welcome to. It says, I send you forth as a sheep amongst wolves. May you be as cunning as a serpent and as harmless as a dove. Matthew 10:16. Okay, and we have the number 8 coming out in the verse, but number 6 coming out with the card. 6 is all about balance, finding yourself and seeing yourself through the eyes of the divine. Number 8 is closing karmic cycles. You guys are in a whole herd of wolves, if that is what it can be called. What is it when wolves call a pack? Yeah, there we go. A herd. I was thinking a sheep. A whole pack of wolves. You guys are dealing with a pack of wolves right now, and they're showing their true colors, and that's hurtful to you because you put so much time, energy, and effort into growing these relationships, and now you're having to let go of a lot of connections just to build something with this person, because people are jealous and ruthless and mean and whatever they are. I do not feel like I can keep up with your hustle, so instead of being honest, I self-sabotage, which hurt you as well. Exactly. These people cannot keep up with your hustle. You wanted more confirmation? There you go. They can't keep up with you, and that drives them mad. They're just like, oh, well, how does pile 3 do it? How does pile 3 have success? You know? We have number 36, which is 9, and this is closing the cycle. And I love that this came out for you. It says being human is living in that in-between space, in between really good and really bad. And I think this is just a reminder that these people are just being human right now, whoever they are, even though it hurts. This hurts, right? We've had that come out on the bottom. It hurts. It doesn't feel good. It's ugly. It's yucky. It's blah. But this is just saying, like, everybody is kind of in that in-between space. Sometimes we do bad things as humans. Sometimes we do good things as humans. That's just what makes us human. Why do I start my videos as welcome my fellow humans? It's because we're all human, and we need to be reminded that being human isn't a bad thing. It's what we are. Like, we have 40. Holding on to the past doesn't always help you for the future. Yeah, so there's some past energy that's coming here. And I feel like that's the thing. It's like maybe you guys have always felt like people have given up on you in the past, or maybe this person in your life has always felt like people have given up on you guys in the past, on them in the past. And now you have others that are doing that. And it's like, this is how it always is. No, this is the cleansing cycle. What you guys are going through is a soul cleansing. You guys are letting go of things so that you guys can have success together with this connection that you have in mind. I would say that I'm sorry, which I am, but I feel like it doesn't even matter. These are the people that are coming out as really snarky. They're like, I am sorry, but I just feel like it doesn't matter because you're not going to listen. You're not going to come back. Okay, like this is what's really coming through. You're not going to come back and be the person that I want you to be. Because I want you to be codependent on me. I want you to give me everything you gave me before. I want that old energy back, but you've changed. And that's why they feel like it doesn't matter, because it's like, why should I even say I'm sorry to you? It's not like it's going to matter to you in the long run anyways, because you're on your own path. It's like they feel like you're selfish, but you know what? Self-love it's not selfish, and it is selfish. It's selfish because it takes your energy away from people who have come dependent on your energy, but it's not selfish because you're learning how to truly love others. And that's what this connection that you're asking about has taught both of you guys involved in it. If I knew then what I know now, we would be somewhere else entirely different, or together entirely. And it's like, you guys, that's the thing. Like, these people, if they knew that this is what was going to happen, they wouldn't have done the things that they did for you. Right? And I feel like this is you guys against the world. I feel like this reading is coming through. What do you want to know about this connection? It's going to last. It's going to last. But, and maybe this is the other person. I don't know. But the energy that I'm getting that feels biggest of all is you and this person against the world. And everybody is showing that. Like, everybody is living in that. Let's get some channeled messages. I have to take out my rings, otherwise I lose them in the bags. Okay. Let's see what we got. It's not real love. Yeah, so the people that have been surrounding you, like, this is just Source's message coming in. It's not real love. Remember when I said that? Their love for you, like their support for you, like, remember how I said that in quotations? This is a synchronicity of that coming through here. It's not real love. It's not. It's not. However they've been treating you, it's all been so that they could get something from you. Okay? It's easy. It's easy to play the part. It's easy to have a mask on. That's how the whole world has been. Those of us, okay? Those of us that have made a change in our life to live our dream, to live our journey, we know what it is to struggle to take off the mask and not be what everybody expects us to be. This is a very real thing that happens around us as we see everybody wearing their mask. And once you know, you can't take it back. Upon a breakthrough, exactly. There's something big that's coming. There's something huge that's about to happen in your life. With this person, with you, it's just so amazing. Look, we have listened to your body. What were we talking about? Taking care of your health and your wealth. Like this is, so wealth is your health and your well-being. Okay, like wealth isn't necessarily finances. I do feel like this is talking to you about finances with this person, but I am reminding you guys that wealth in its basic form is your health and your well-being, because most people who are rich would pay anything to have good health. Okay, so that's just something to remember here. But I love this. Listen to your body. And we were talking about the 6th house. Where is it? Right here. Your health. Virgo. Yeah, we have Virgo energy with the Hermit in the reverse, but Virgo energy, and we have Virgo energy here. And Virgo that's the 6th house, another connection, taking care of your health and your well-being, you know, that humanitarian energy. It's like that connection with your work. This has something to do with your work. It's weird that you guys want to know about this connection. This is a work connection. This is that humble, that modest energy, being generous and logical, right? Having those, being very methodical in what you do in life, right? And being critical of the things that you do personally and critical of the things that matter to you, but in a way that allows you to create success, right? And you're totally like environmentally conscious. Like, we're talking about the future. Like, you guys want to bring some kind of change together with this person into the world, and you guys are going to do it. I really feel like it. We have Libra here. Remember how I said Libra and I forgot? That's all. My bad. My bad. What was the sixth house? I thought the sixth house was Libra energy. We have Libra coming out. This is your close interpersonal relationships, romantic relationships, business relationships. Okay, let's be real. Like, how much more do we need to say that this is a business connection? Like, these synchronicities are off the chain. Like, let's be real, right? Libra is all about being that charming self. You're diplomatic. So when these situations come up, just remember, it's like, hey, if my journey didn't suit you, that's okay, because you have yours to focus on. Not being in that energy of letting yourself fall for or believe that these people have a say in your life. Libra is also the energy of open enemies. People who are openly out there saying they can't stand you, they can't believe you did this. It's just jealousy and not letting those people talk about that stuff. Well, okay, you can't stop people from talking about it, but not letting that affect the way that you go, okay? Another synchronicity, guys. Here we go. I love this. Faith makes things possible, not easy. This is a plaque that was given to my mom when she got diagnosed with brain cancer before she passed away. I'm not trying to tell you guys that to make you sad, but this saying, I still have the plaque. It's actually in my bathroom. And the plaque, it reminds myself, and as a reminder to you, that sometimes the hardest things that we experience, like, we thought these people loved us. We thought these people wanted the best for us, and they showed their true colors. We still have to have faith that there are people out there who are meant to be our soul tribe. And I feel like the success that you're gaining from this company or this business idea or whatever it is that you're building that has to do with finances with this person, you guys are actually going to be building a soul tribe together. Okay? Your guys's was a very unique reading. Let's see what your card is. So we have Marlene Dietrich coming through. And this is a one-night stand, marriage, and family and friends, okay? So it says the one-night stand, dress for yourself, not for a lover or an occasion. Show yourself, okay? We're not doing this for other people. You're not doing this because other people said it was right. And we've talked about that this whole reading. It's not because other people have said this was right. It's not because other people have said that this was good for you. In fact, people are coming out now saying, like, they can't believe that you did this, that you've changed, you're not the same person. No, you're not. You're not, because now you're more authentic, and that bothers people. It's going to stroke some people's demons, okay? So it says, once you have forgiven your lover, get them to reheat the sin. Yeah, so it's like there's a lot of forgiveness that needs to come through here. And here's the thing with this, get them to reheat the sin. This is so weird. If you guys forgive, okay, and this sounds so counterintuitive, but the thing is when you forgive these people, you can openly forgive them. They attack you, be like, you know what, I understand that's how you feel. I forgive you. And I release you. It's going to get them, it's like, that's like giving back to them what they thought they were giving to you, because it's going to make them look in the mirror. It's not affecting you the way that they thought it was going to. We have, it's the friends you call after hours that matter. I feel like that's this person you can call after hours. Again, for some of you guys, that maybe this person is treating you like this. Okay, but it doesn't matter. It's like, this is saying, it's, if this is somebody you can't call after hours, if this is someone you can't call when there's an emergency, if this is someone you can't rely on, then they're not for you. If that's all these people that are around you, they're not for you. And that's okay. It's not about your popularity and how many friends you have. It's not the quantity, it's the quality. Okay, and that's what's coming through here. And so where's this connection headed? You guys have something that's good, that's building. Don't let what other people are saying about you or to you create a discord in your relationship. And that is where this is headed. You guys can either let people determine what you need to be or where you need to go, or you can sit and look and be in your own power. And remember that you guys came up from the bottom, started from the bottom, now you're here. Allow yourself to receive. Okay? This is not about you guys impressing upon the people who were, quote unquote, the closest to you. This is about you guys doing what is best for yourself, okay? However that falls. This is a general reading, but I read it the way the energy came through, the most prevalent energy, and that's what you guys got, okay? So this is what I have for you, pile 3. I'm sending you guys out so much love and light and energy, a big energetic hug. My prayer is that you guys will always remember that whatever you receive in this journey, the good things, the things that really take you to the next level, you are so worthy of them. And I pray that you remember your internal worth and your internal well-being matters above all things. And inner peace, may it always be your goal. As this prayer is set upon you, pile number 3, so shall it be. Amen. Aho ase. So I'm going to leave it there. If it resonated, hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel down below. When you guys interact with the channel, it does help me get you out more resonating readings. And I will see you guys next time. Until then, stay human. Bye, guys.